I just want to be Ja.
Ja Morant has been suspended for a second time after once again appearing to flash a gun on social media.
Few NBA stars encounter the level of drama that surrounds Ja Morant, and fewer still among emerging talents possess the commanding presence he exhibits. Yet, Morant's career faced turbulence almost from the outset, grappling with a slew of challenges. It's evident that he's contending with numerous personal struggles this season, a fact echoed by those familiar with him. This NBA season has been a somber one for Ja Morant, marked by a series of setbacks. Join us in this video as we delve into the depths of Morant's struggles. Known for his electrifying presence on the court, Morant, the dynamic point guard for the Memphis Grizzlies, has captivated audiences with his grace and intensity, elevating Memphis into a basketball powerhouse. However, Morant's story transcends mere on-court heroics, encompassing decisions, repercussions, and the complexities of navigating fame. Despite his youth at 24, Morant hasn't been shielded from adversity. In March 2023, a troubling video emerged on Instagram Live depicting him with a firearm, resulting in an 8-game suspension from the NBA. His troubles persisted into May, with another video surfacing, leading to more severe consequences. At the onset of the 2023-2024 season, Ja Morant faced a significant setback in the form of a 25-game suspension. What led this promising young talent astray? Some attribute it to the temptations of sudden fame and the challenges inherent in navigating youth and stardom. Others suggest the difficulty of maintaining humility amidst the whirlwind of praise. Regardless of the cause, Morant's off-court decisions have overshadowed his on-court brilliance. The ramifications of these incidents stretch far beyond missed games and financial penalties. Morant holds a special place in the hearts of Memphis residents, symbolizing hope for a city hungry for success. He's evolved beyond being solely a basketball player. He embodies potential. However, with great success comes great responsibility, and Morant's actions have forced him to confront this reality head-on. Despite the immense pressure, Morant has not succumbed. Instead, he's taken ownership of his mistakes, extending apologies to fans and the league, and committing to personal growth. Through seeking counseling and actively demonstrating his dedication to improvement, Morant is embarked on a journey to rebuild the trust he lost during those 25 agonizing games. During his absence, Morant felt the absence of the crowd's roar, the rhythm of sneakers on the court, and the electric energy of game nights in Memphis, relegated to a spectator at his own team's performances. On a Tuesday evening in New Orleans, anticipation reached a fever pitch as Ja Morant returned to the court, akin to a triumphant king reclaiming his throne. The Smoothie King Center crackled with excitement even before the game began, echoing with the thunderous cheers of the crowd as Morant, sporting his trademark grin and determined gaze, made his entrance. It wasn't merely a basketball match, it was a moment of redemption for a city, a franchise, and a fan base yearning for their hero's return. Morant's spectacular performance and unwavering resilience offered more than just a satisfying conclusion. It narrated a tale of redemption, with the king regaining his rightful place. However, this is not the end of his story. The path ahead for Ja Morant is fraught with challenges, strewn with obstacles and lofty expectations. Can he maintain this level of focus and determination? Can he lead the Grizzlies to the lofty heights they aspire to reach? Only time will unveil the answers. Morant's journey ahead promises to be anything but smooth as he navigates the delicate balance between his commitment to the game and his community, while confronting doubts and the relentless scrutiny of the spotlight. It's a daunting task, one that few have encountered in his position. However, if Ja Morant can translate the same determination and resilience he exhibits on the basketball court into his personal and professional life, he may emerge from this difficult period even stronger and more enlightened. Yet, off-court issues are not the sole challenges confronting Morant. In fact, they may just be a drop in the ocean compared to the troubles he faces, including a season-ending injury. Morant's triumphant comeback to the Memphis Grizzlies on December 19th appeared to signal a potential resurgence for the team, injecting much-needed energy into their season. A subsequent 4-game winning streak, including victories against formidable opponents like the New Orleans Pelicans, sparked hope and optimism among fans. However, fate dealt a cruel blow on January 8th. The dynamic point guard, Ja Morant, had to undergo season-ending shoulder surgery due to a torn labrum, despite a prognosis that cautiously hinted at a full recovery before the start of the 2024-2025 season. The setback was undoubtedly disheartening, given Morant's significant impact on the court. Despite playing just 9 games this season, Morant confronted this adversity with resilience, finding a glimmer of hope in the situation as he addressed his injury publicly. Morant took to Instagram to share a heartfelt message, emphasizing the importance of finding purpose and perseverance in challenging times. The impact of Morant's absence was keenly felt by the Grizzlies as they navigated their way through difficulties without their star point guard. The season got off to a rocky start, marked by 6 consecutive losses and a modest record of 6 wins and 19 losses in the initial 25 games during Morant's suspension, which stemmed from an Instagram live video featuring him with a handgun. However, the narrative shifted positively upon Morant's return, with the team securing 4 consecutive victories despite facing subsequent inconsistencies. The possibility of a playoff berth remained within reach as long as the 2-time All-Star remained on the court. Unfortunately, fate intervened, abruptly ending Morant's season due to a shoulder injury. Despite this setback, the Grizzlies displayed resilience, overcoming obstacles even in the absence of key starters like Desmond Bane and Marcus Smart. In a recent notable triumph, the team surprisingly defeated the Golden State Warriors despite missing several starters. However, the path to the playoffs appears challenging for the Memphis Grizzlies, with a record of 15 wins and 25 losses and a daunting 4-5 game gap from a playoff spot. Despite these odds, the team holds on to hope that better fortune will shine upon them in the remaining games of the season. As fans eagerly anticipate Ja Morant's complete recovery from his shoulder surgery, there's an underlying whisper of concern. Could this injury signal the end of Morant's electrifying ascent, closing the chapter on a career defined by gravity-defying dunks and astonishing passes? It's a sobering possibility, and here's why some fear it could become reality. Shoulder injuries, particularly labrum tears, are notorious for their unpredictable nature. These injuries involve intricate and delicate joints, and their repair requires meticulous surgery. While there are success stories of athletes fully recovering, there's always a lingering uncertainty. Even if Morant regains his full range of motion and explosiveness, there may still be lingering traces of pain and hesitation. At 24, Morant's game heavily relies on his athleticism. He's a blur on the court, a human highlight reel. However, age catches up with everyone, and even a slight decline in speed and agility could have devastating consequences for his style of play. His game is built on outrunning and outjumping opponents, and this injury accelerates the ticking clock, robbing him of precious years from his prime. As the physical aspect of Morant's shoulder injury takes center stage, we delve into the intangible realm beyond the realm of the physical. The mental toll accompanying such setbacks is profound. Returning from a major injury often feels like entering a battleground of the mind, where confidence wavers and the fear of re-injury looms ominously. This struggle is all too familiar to sports enthusiasts who witness star athletes grappling with reclaiming their former rhythm, their once unshakable confidence now overshadowed by doubts. Can Morant overcome these mental hurdles and rediscover the joy that fuels his electrifying style of play? These doubts persist, casting a shadow over the prospects of Morant's triumphant comeback. Adding to the challenge is the Memphis Grizzlies' heavy reliance on Morant. The team's identity is intricately woven around him. He's not merely a star player, but the driving force, the heartbeat, and the soul of the team. Without him performing at his peak, the Grizzlies transform into a different entity altogether. His absence exposes vulnerabilities, necessitating adjustments and raising concerns about the team's overall trajectory. Can Memphis reshape its winning strategy around a potentially diminished Morant? Or will his injury serve as a catalyst for broader changes in the team's dynamics? The uncertainties loom large, and the team finds itself at a critical crossroads. Moreover, in the unforgiving realm of the NBA, where competition is relentless, time waits for no one. While Morant recuperates on the sidelines, emerging stars like Scotty Barnes and Anthony Edwards seize the spotlight, showcasing the game's evolution towards greater speed and dynamism. The looming question arises, can Ja Morant keep up with the ever-evolving pace of the NBA, or will the league continue to advance, leaving him behind? This challenge extends beyond the personal realm. It's a reflection of the constantly shifting landscape of professional basketball. Amidst the whispers of doubt, glimmers of optimism break through the uncertainty. Morant, young and determined, finds himself surrounded by a support system akin to a superhero team. His undeniable talent serves as a spark that no surgery can extinguish. Consider the stories of Grant Hill, Tracy McGrady, and Derrick Rose, all stars who faced setbacks due to shoulder injuries but emerged resilient and wiser. The road ahead is filled with twists of doubt and rays of hope. The pivotal question isn't whether Morant will return, but rather what version of Morant will come back. Perhaps he'll return as a refined iteration of the player we once knew, someone who's learned to play smarter, relying on basketball IQ and veteran experience over raw athleticism. There's a possibility that he'll emerge even better, sharpened by adversity and fueled by the time lost. Ultimately, time will tell whether Morant's injury marks the end of an era or the beginning of a new chapter in his career. However, one thing remains unequivocal. Underestimating him is a risky gamble. This young king has confronted formidable adversaries in the past and has consistently risen above challenges. Therefore, let's choose hope over apprehension as we eagerly anticipate the moment when Ja Morant, the sky's sovereign, soars once more. As we reflect on the turns in Morant's evolving journey, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. What do you envision for the future of this young maestro?